We often get a lot of questions about how to do performance makeup, so here is a short tutorial to help you out at home. We'll start with concealer. You'll want to choose a shade that's close to your skin tone, perhaps just a little bit lighter. And we're going to evenly space our concealer all over our face as our base layer. This will help even out all of our tones. You can do this with a concealer brush or a makeup blender. And next we're going to add a slightly lighter shade right under our eyes and anywhere else that we want to highlight. For the most natural looking highlight, you'll want to stick to the high points of the face, and we also use this to correct any dark spots. You'll blend it in with your makeup brush or beauty blender until the whole face is nice and even and has a nice glow. We should add that in this step, liquid highlighter is the best to use so that it mixes well with your liquid concealer. And now we're going to add loose or pressed powder all over the face with a brush to take away the shine of the concealer and foundation. It's best to use a shade that's just slightly lighter than your skin tone so that your blush and eyeshadow will really stand out. And now we'll move on to blush. The key is to choose something that is bright. In the pink family is best. We don't want to go with anything too dark because it'll make the cheeks look bruised with the stage lights. And when you're applying the blush, you actually want to stay away from making the apple of the cheek too heavy. So sweep it from the apple of the cheek up towards the ear without letting too much get below the nose line. When you're choosing your eyeshadow colors, we prefer browns or tans for performance makeup. You'll want to have a light, medium, and dark shade of your eyeshadow. We'll start with the medium tone of your eyeshadow, and we want to sweep it along the crease towards the outside of the eyelid. We want to highlight the features of the eyes naturally without necessarily picking a color that's the same color of our costume, and using browns and tans and nude colors helps us stay uniform. It's helpful in this step to think of creating a soft triangle along the outside corner of the eye. And next we're going to use the lightest shade of our eyeshadow, starting on the inside of the eyelid and sweeping toward the middle part where our medium shade began. And finally, with the darkest shade of eyeshadow, we're going to focus on the outside bottom edge of the eyelid, sweeping out and slightly up, a little bit thicker on the outside of the eye. And now we'll take liquid eyeliner and start at the inside of the bottom eyelid and carefully draw a line outwards. Liquid eyeliner is a little bit easier than using a pencil. You tend to not have to press down as hard on the eyelid. And finally, we'll finish off with mascara. We do not require false eyelashes for any of our performances. When choosing your lipstick, we want to follow the same rule as our blush in that we want to choose something bright, because if we go too dark, it'll make our lips look bruised from the audience. And there you go. We hope that these tips help as you get your dancer performance ready for the stage. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support of Inspire Ballet and Fine Arts.